Hippie Eclectic Hope, Sherry Kirchhoff here with a really quick update. Hopefully I can get this shot before Aaron wakes up. As I'm sure everyone's becoming more and more aware, the people are more paranoid about this coronavirus than they are about the normal influenza season. As such, schools are closing down, activities are getting canceled, and parents are left scrambling. What do I do with my kids so I can go to work before work gets shut down? Well, as a disabled parent who stays home in between doctor appointments, and a few other disabled parents are, within the Denver metro area, I'm thinking perhaps this would be the time to, for a few of us parents in the Denver public schools, the district, to, communicate amongst each other. Hey, I can host some kids. Hey, I can host some kids. And a few of us parents, without outside obligations or who have already been laid off of work for COVID, parents who are available should make ourselves available as emergency child care, resources. Having a maximum of 4, possibly 5 children. And then, once being, set up and scheduled with an in-home emergency child care family, registering with one family and staying with that family throughout this COVID scare. Because we don't want parents and their kids jumping from family to family, from home to home, from center to center, and spreading any viruses that they may be carrying along with them. Let us limit cross-contamination while, making ourselves available to help our fellow parents in this time of COVID panic. Now, I, for one, am far more worried about influenza than about coronavirus, as you've seen from my past video and from my tweets at Kirchhoff_Sherry. However, I do understand that the panic is very real and the effects of the panic must be addressed. So, that's why I've been thinking about this, stay-at-home parent emergency child care situation. We may very well need to open up our homes to each other's children, in this time, so that parents can do what they need to do, to take care of the family, go to any jobs that are still open, etc., while parents who are staying at home anyway, have, the availability to help each other out. In this time of panic, instead of being afraid of each other and instead of being afraid of contacting each other, there are too many people, on social media referring to children as little virus bombs just waiting to explode COVID all over grandma. It's like, ugh. We need to treat our children with love and respect and care, and help all of us, children and adults, to maintain the strict cleanliness practices and hygiene practices. But this being afraid of each other and attacking each other over suspicions of COVID, we need to work together in this. So, I'm opening my home to, a maximum of 4 more children because I already have 1, and I would like to, in this emergency child care program, institute a maximum of 5 children in a temporary emergency child care home. as I said, to limit cross-exposure and cross-contamination if any of the children involved are carrying any sort of virus. The spread should be minimalized, so keeping a small maximum of children of 4 or 5 in your home, if you open yourself up to this emergency child care program, and also to keep children in a certain group once you're registered or, scheduled with a family, not to bounce your kids from one family to another, from one center to another, to limit the spread and cross-contamination of COVID and influenza. And, I think that's about all I've got right now on the subject. You'll notice I'm a little stuffy. I've been, tested for allergies, and I'm only allergic to Timothy hay. But I've always been stuffed up ever since I was a little kid. I've always had chronic congestion. So, oftentimes being accused of carrying and trying to spread COVID through my non-awareness of my symptoms, I'm perfectly aware of what symptoms I have. I'm not sick. I'm just snuffly. But in this era of panic, we need to work together instead of attacking each other. So, let's work together. And in the meantime, know that Yippee Click to Cope is available to, receive children on an emergency, child care basis. Contact me, by commenting on this video, or, by messaging me on Twitter at Kirchhoff_Sherry. I'll put my links up. And, well, I suppose, with my jewelry too, I should say something. The poster that I usually use, at the bottom I mention that jewelry parties of 5 or more will receive a 20% discount on jewelry purchases. I'm gonna have to change that one for the COVID scare. I will be doing virtual jewelry showings. If you're interested in that, even if you're a group of 1, I will give you a 20% discount on any purchases you make. On an individual one-on-one, we'll get together on like Facebook chat or, some sort of video chat capability, and I could show you my jewelry that way. And, you could get your friends together possibly in a group window. We could do that way. But getting together in a group of, physical adults and showing everyone my jewelry and then packing it up in the bag to go to the next showing, I don't feel would be a safe bet with influenza or with COVID. I sanitize my products before sale, but still, I just, I would rather not go from group to group myself with my jewelry bag. So if anyone is interested in a virtual jewelry tour of products that I haven't posted on Etsy yet, I can do virtual tours. And, we can work with that. So, yeah. Andrew Yang said that the panic of the virus will be as dangerous or more so than the coronavirus itself, and he's absolutely right on this. We need to be panicking about influenza rather than COVID. But be that as it may, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you all stay safe from the virus season, all of them. So, and God bless you guys. Take care. And if you do need emergency child care, I am available for a maximum of 4 more children. So if more of us parents step up with, similar availability, of taking 4 or 5 children into their home and, keeping small groups, that would be just amazingly helpful to other Denver parents. So, yeah, God bless. Let's work together and let's see ourselves through this as one instead of as a bunch of ones.